What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Unfortunately for me, my streak is over. I won't be able to make a video literally right at the low like I did the last two times, but we're pretty damn close this time, right? I am calling for this to be the next higher low. Absolutely confident, as I was the last two times. Make no mistake, you guys. When you're moving up, you're getting the volume. When you're moving down, the volume is absent. It's odd because it might not be odd. It's ironic. A lot of people are expecting that tomorrow with the crypto summit we're going to get a sell the news event. But if we're selling now, likely that won't happen. If most people, and it seems like most people are aware that it's going to be a sell the news event, it might not be. And in fact, I actually posted something on X recently from Carl. Carl from the moon. We'll give you a little shout out there. Oh, I just had it, damn it. I didn't even have to click on my own page. It's good to have Carl back to normal is what I said. Most likely outcome. The crypto summit will literally do nothing to the price of Bitcoin. Absolutely. It will likely probably do nothing. If anything, at this point, I'm kind of expecting that we pump into the news, which is very anti anything that I am with buy the hype, sell the news events. But normally when you buy the hype, sell the news, you buy the hype until the news event happens and then you dump. But we're dumping now. We're dumping now with, granted, above average volume, but still insignificant compared to anything that we've seen, especially to the upside. If we look at the 4-hour RSI here, looking at this, we do have higher lows. In fact, we've got about 2 hours, 51 minutes left in this 4-hour period. If we can close around here and a little bit higher, actually, I think that would give us a nice kind of zone to bounce right off this line from. You can see we're below it now. But all it takes is this candle because this thing is moving right now. This RSI, it's not fixed right now. This point is fixed right here. This point is not fixed until the 4-hour closes in the next 2 hours and 51 minutes. So all we got to do is pull up. Probably not even that much. I mean, if we're at about $86,100 right now, as long as we're probably closing above like 86.5, I would think that we're probably going to be bouncing right off of this trend area. Even here, I mean, it's fine. Tomato, tomato, you're bouncing off the 40 anyways. Overall, in an uptrend in the 4-hour RSI, I expect today to be bullish. I might be the only person, and I might have a lot of egg on my face by the end of today because it is a buy the hype, sell the news event. It really is. But I'm kind of going against my better judgment on this one, mainly because it seems that everybody is anticipating a sell event. So the contrarian in me, even though, yes, you want to sell any kind of bullish news event that happens, yes, that's generally the way to go. Because everybody's aware of it, and it seems like everybody's prepared for that or counting on that to happen, I think we might actually get the exact opposite because the market tends to move in the opposite direction of the herd mentality, which right now it seems to be pointed to the downside. At any rate, I really just wanted to make this video to catch another low, literally like right at the low, but I missed it. I missed it by a little bit of time, guys, because I was eating dinner. I was actually feeding my daughter. Let's see. I was off by less than 20 minutes. That's so sad. An initial drop with a good bit of volume, but if you zoom out, you look at it. I mean, actually, hey, whoa. That's actually a lot of volume on a 15-minute time frame, isn't that? And we didn't really go anywhere. All we did was form a higher low. Kind of crazy. Is this something bigger? Is this the beginning of something bigger? It might be. And if we are to go lower, if it is something bigger, let's talk about that. I don't think it's going to go lower, but if it is, let's see, from a low to a high here, I would anticipate. Look at that. Look at that. Before we even get going, hold on now. First off, okay, hold up now. Oh, I drew it at the wrong place. Never mind. It doesn't count. I was going to say we tipped the golden ratio perfectly, but that was a goof. This actually didn't get on the high there. So missed it, just barely missed it. And generally speaking, whenever you do miss the golden ratio, you reach for it, but you don't hit it. That is actually a bullish thing, right? Because the golden ratio is something that's very obvious. It's something that trading algorithms, any investor, beginners, everybody's aware of this kind of zone here. So it would make sense that we front run this, especially when Bitcoin's being watched like a hawk on this this day here. It is actually Friday technically. For the American people, it is still Thursday. For me, it's Thursday, but by the way of this chart, it's Friday. So within this daily time frame, within the next 24 hours, we'll have this bullish event happen with the Crypto White House Summit. I don't expect it to be anything. I think it's just going to be a big old circle jerk for all the people that are involved. Just like, that's about it. I don't think there's going to be anything that's too revealing bullishly at that. So I'm assuming it's going to be a big old who cares kind of moment. It's just like a tea party for the crypto elites. And I wasn't invited, damn it. I wanted my tea and crumpets. We're at about 86.4K now, moving up. I'm probably going to move up by the time most of you guys watch this video anyways. I would very much expect, looking at this on the 4-hour aspect, that we are going to have a green day today, actually. So kind of contrary to what a lot of people think, and maybe being down 4% to start the day is not the best way to go about this. But I do think today will be a green day. In fact, by the way of the fibs, the fact that we've gotten above the 236 is nice. But if we can close today above 91,000. If today can close above $91,000, you guys, in the next 22 hours, 47 minutes, likely not only does this solidify this as a low, but it would likely signal that we're ready to go up to above $100,000. If today's Friday and we close above 91,000, I would expect we would begin the next phase up. So what would the next phase up be? And just on a relative time frame here, from a high to a low, that'd be at 99.2 to 104.7K. That's probably what's going to happen by the end of this week. That's my expectations. If we don't hit 100K, we're going to be very, very, very close to it. I am anticipating that we will at least be something in the deep 90s over the next few days here, including today, over the next few days. Yeah. If we're looking at the daily RSI, let's look at this thing here. Daily RSI at the top of this zone. Oh, look at this, a little confliction. We're going to do something good or something bad today, guys, for sure. If we hold this trend in the RSI, likely, because this is the 4-hour time frame, there's only, is it 6? Yeah, 6 candles in a 4-hour period. 6 iterations would basically bring you to here. If we're moving up today, because we're at the base of this trend line, that would mean that on the daily time frame, we might be breaking out of our lower sloping trend line here. We might actually be breaking out of it, which would be kind of cool, I think. That would be pretty nice to see. More confirmation of the bullish things to come over the weeks to come. There's nothing really too unique about this area, right? We found support at the 40 here. We even found support at the 40 here, but continue to go down, and we're held down by this descending trend line. So I'm not saying it's impossible for us to go down. We absolutely can, but I'm kind of curious to see if today, if it closes green the way I think it does, if this week closes where I think it will, we will likely have a confirmed breakout of this downtrend. And again, guys, this downtrend is very significant because back here at the start of it, that was also the start of this overall consolidation phase. That was the end of this initial move up. Sure, you continue to climb, but I would say this is all a consolidation phase right here, right? So if we break out of the downtrend in the RSI, which enabled us to have this consolidation phase, I would think that would imply that we are looking to break out to the upside in a very, very short amount of time. 86.4K, we just keep moving up, man. It's going to be a good day. I think it's going to be a good day, right? Just like this day here. We only closed 1% in the green there, but maybe something a little bit bigger than that, maybe something exactly like that. I don't know. I don't expect it to be a fully bullish endeavor the whole day, but over the day, I definitely believe that we're going to eat up that whole candle there. Let's see. 1 hour is not really giving me too much. It looks more bullish than bearish, but you're in a very bearish posture now. If anything, this would suggest, even if you are to go lower today, it would suggest that we bounce for the coming hours, and then maybe we close the day to the downside if we were to find resistance down here, but I don't think we will. Time will tell. We'll see how that goes. I want to look at, let's pull up the LRO. Let's pull that one up right here. Is that the one? No, there's too much on that. We got too much junk there. Let's back it up. Back it up. Hold up. Which one was it? This one here. There we go. It's got less junk on it. So the invalidation level that we're looking for to hold this uptrend essentially would be this last low right here at about 81.4K. As long as we're above $81.4 thousand, we're likely absolved of seeing prices below this low here, going down to 74K, 69K, stuff of the like. On the other end of that, the invalidation level for the bears would be up here. So if we move up to 91.6K, and I think that we could be up there by the end of today, guys, if we move up there, we will likely be invalidating this momentary downtrend and just reaffirming this overall uptrend that we've been in since the low on February 28th there. So, I don't know why that keeps happening. Hold up now. Let's fix that. We're going to get it fixed. Yep. So I guess those are the target areas to look for today, right? Break below 81.4K. You can move down there. You could. I don't think that you do. I think that I'm confident that this is the low right here. But anything can happen. But if you move down below 81.4K, likely we will see targets below this low. If not, at best case scenario, a double bottom, but likely lower. If we get above 91.6K, it is time to start thinking about $100,000 over the coming days, you guys. If not, definitely by the end of this week. That's my expectation. So I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said enough. Maybe the weekly time frame has some stuff. I want to delete the LRO now. I don't think we need it. It's better served on the shorter term time frames, in my opinion. I don't know, guys. We'll see. We'll see how this week closes, but I have a strong feeling that it won't just close like last week. I think it'll actually close green, and likely we will be moving up over the rest of this month into prices that are at new all-time highs, seeing targets that are at about 120K, 134K by the end of the month, if not earlier. I mean, the earlier the better. Going into, you know, targets that are around 167K and beyond, likely by the end of April. That's my thoughts. If not the very first week of May. So we're on our way. It just, I guess it depends. I'm saying we're on our way, but I guess it depends on confirmation today or tomorrow. So let's just see how it all plays out. Very confident that this is the low. Not worried about it at all. Hopefully nobody panic sold, but you never know. Can I look at the 15-minute again? That was just a big old bar to the downside. It feels like it was like a manipulated effort there, but I don't want to just say manipulation. I don't want to be one of those guys that attributes everything that goes in the direction that you don't want to see it go. Be one of those guys that calls it manipulation, right? What about this? Do we have something here on the low to high? That's not it. Hold on. That was not it. Low right at the 382. That's some good stuff you got. I'll tell you what, bouncing off the 382 off of a strong move, very common to do. Getting above the 236, that's rather encouraging, but you have to maintain readings above the 236, okay? If we do interact with this golden ratio, make no mistake, you guys, we are at least going to go probably down to like 73K, if not lower. Okay, 74, 73K, at least there, if not lower. But if we can maintain readings, if today can close above 91,000, like I was saying, or it was like 90,000 something. I think it was 90. I forget what it was. Let's see. What was that target? Hold on. Let me make sure I got it right. Wasn't it the 236? Come on, man. Hold on. 236 here. If it'll let me. There we go. 90,800. Is that 300? 90,820. If we can close above there, 90,820 today, we will also be closing above this 236 here at 89.9 thousand, and that would very much signal that not only are we done going lower, but we're ready for new all-time highs in a very, very short amount of time. So I got nothing else to say, guys. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and maybe I can provide an example here. Let's just see. Hopefully I can provide an example. We'll see if it is. Or that wouldn't be the right way to do it here. Let's see. Maybe it would be from the low to the high. There we go. Right here, right? So whenever you hit your golden ratio, you found resistance at your 236, got below it. Once you started closing above it, that's when you saw this like next phase up going. I mean, inevitably, I guess you started all the way back here, but closing above the 236 really does confirm that you're moving to higher prices. Then you held it as support, right? Very key area, and that enabled you to continue to grow there. It's not the best example, but I was just trying to look for something that was similar. Just taking a one-off shot there. I don't know. Maybe we can get a better reaction off of this one. Keep searching. Come on now, get it right on the high there. So here you didn't close above the 236, so you went back down, but then you did close above the 236, so you went back up, right? It's not 100% guaranteed, but it's a good sign. It normally does mean that you're ready to move to that next phase. So 91K, $90,800, very, very key level to break above. I'd like to see it happen today. I think it will happen today. Did we move up more already? Holy crap. Weren't we at like 86 a second ago? Or at 85? I don't even remember, man. We're moving up. Moving up a little bit, giving this move right back. It's not going to be a red day, you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.